So it's the evening time. It's June 28th, and I'm stuck at home. I've been sick for the last 4 days. I ended up getting that sickness that shut the world down a few years ago, and it came back. And this time it gave me like fatigue, a severe cold, but at the same time, it gave me a chance to think about a lot of things. I've watched a lot of vlogs. I've watched a ton of YouTube, left a ton of comments for people, and in a strange way, it's been a little bit enjoyable. Uh, the health part, not so much, but I gotta catch up on a lot of things, and I gotta think about some stuff. So prior to me getting sick, I ended up getting in I would say, argument with one of my friends, and I don't want to get into the specifics of it, but basically on my end, I was told that I wasn't fun to hang out with, and I would just lecture and tell him the same thing over and over again. Basically just about potential and the ability to create. And it just made me realize that a lot of what he said was true. I think I project a lot of my dreams and ambitions on people. I sometimes forget that not all people want the same things. Not all people's dreams look like mine, and I forget that. I I guess it's because I think when your profession, which a lot of us are, if you're an entrepreneur or just anyone that plays with a camera and posts and you do stuff, whether you know it or not, I think you're a content creator. And when you're a content creator, to be a successful content creator, I feel like oftentimes you need to think like a content creator, meaning like everything has potential to be content. There's going to be people that say like, my life is too boring to vlog. Is it that, or is just you didn't find the way to tell the story of whatever you're doing, which is mundane or whatever? I think when you're a content creator, you'll find a way. So I think when I look at people's lives, I'm fascinated by the outside world. I know that my life, I live it every day, so it's boring to me, but I think to a lot of people, if it was a documentary, it'd probably be interesting. I know that's how I feel about looking into a lot of your guys' lives. Um, so, I guess as I've been sick, it just makes me think that I've spent a lot of time talking to a lot of people, giving advice, and I don't know if it's the wrong way to go about it, but I almost no longer want to give advice, at least to people that just in conversation. I think that's what is an amazing thing about YouTube. I can give advice here, or at least speak my mind, and people have the option to take off. They click because they are interested in that, or they just choose not to listen. And I think that's the better route for me, rather than me killing relationships and whatnot. I I think the other thing too is that maybe when you have friends, I don't know, this is kind of tricky, but as someone that creates content, I think the odds are extremely high. Your friends and family aren't going to be as interested in whatever you're doing. And I think they're just not going to get it. And they're not necessarily going to want to see you win until you've already won. And I think they're not going to be too interested in whatever advice you have for them. It's just not their thing. But that's your audience. That's like the easiest audience that you have accessible to you, but the most resistant and the most unwanting of the advice. So I think that's what's great about having this vlogging walkie talkie community, because I know that there's a few of us that are watching these vlogs and we want to watch. We're interested in your lives. We're interested in your thoughts and, just your progression of growth as a creator and just all different things. I think it's fascinating. So I think what I'm going to start doing is maybe offering less input to people in real life and just keeping that side of me more for a virtual life so people can sign up for it or unclick. You know what I mean? I think it's just the safest for my mental, it's the safest for my relationships. I just I don't want to come across as that guy, but the world that I know is so frustrating because I live in I work in a creative world with a lot of creative people that deserve a lot more shine than they get or they think that they deserve, and it's hard to watch that. I want everyone to shine. I want everyone to win. I just know what the potential of everyone is, and it's a blessing and a curse. But back to the vlogging, I see a lot of these guys doing like a vlog a week or a vlog every day, and I'm hyped on it. I don't know if people give themselves enough credit, like how hard that is to do. It it's not hard to like press record on your camera and load it to YouTube. That's not the hard part. The hard part is to get the courage, the drive, and the consistency to be able to like record, speak your mind, and just be free. And I think what this is allowing is freedom of expression, freedom to be yourself, and knowing that you're loved and appreciated for who you are, how you are, and there's no like pretend filters and whatnot. You don't got to do all that. I think that's the amazing part of the group, and that's why I love it. But I want to shout a few people out because their vlogs, got me through the last couple of days of being sick. I wrote it down. The first one is Bo, and he's got a vlog called the Bo. What is this? Oh, the Bo 2. It wasn't you, Bo. It was my handwriting. The Bo 2. And I think what's dope about Bo is that like he shows up every day. He's got a lot to say. And what's crazy is like he's a professional editor. He harnesses his editing powers to just do this vlog. Keep it simple. Keep it just about, just speaking his mind. And just a great communication style, great feeling. Like you feel like you're just hanging out with them talking. I don't know. I really enjoy every episode that he drops. It's a pleasure. So if you haven't seen any of his vlogs, go check them out. The next one is Isaac Cisneros. I don't know if I pronounced your last name right, but I think it's cool too. He's a fireman, I believe, from Albuquerque. And the only reason I know like Albuquerque is because I love Breaking Bad, and I've wanted to comment on his videos so much if that's really shot in Albuquerque. Like I have no idea. I just that's what I think about when I see Albuquerque. But another dope creator, because you could tell like every video I've watched from him, he gets more and more comfortable, and he like he's got a lot of great information and a lot of great thoughts. A lot of times I believe that's his wife that's with him. She's just on the side and like supportive of him, and it's just dope to see. It's dope to see that he can vlog and vlog comfortably and go out and about and do his thing, proving to himself that he could do this. And I like watching it. I feel like it's cool. And just like Bo, it's like from a completely different world than me. Like if I were out on the streets here in San Diego, California, like I don't know, I don't know if we would really talk or anything, and it's it's just cool. It's like seeing a glimpse into another world that you don't normally see, and you realize that none of us are all that different. Like, we all kind of walking this earth trying to figure things out, and it's just really dope. I enjoy his vlogs. I really suggest watching them. The next one is John Clemente, and he had a really good one with his friend. He was letting his friend know that he was gonna start vlogging, and that's what he's been doing. And it was a really great episode. It was cool to watch him have the support of a friend, like really encouraging him to do this. Like, go live your dream, go do it, and his reasoning for why he's doing it, and his take on the community, and again, a great creator, um, just someone passionate, speaking their mind, and it's just awesome. Another one, another one from Albuquerque, I believe, is Eat, Drink, and Be Joneses, and he had a good one too. It was dope. It was long, um, and it was kind of like a vlog where like you went out on a day with him, and I thought it was cool too because he was doing it in front of his wife, I believe, and I don't know. I just think that's so cool if you could vlog in front of your wife, because like I know that I'm in my room right now, and I got a decently sized house, but my family's elsewhere, and I know that I'm still shy if like they hear me talking to a camera. It just still feels weird, you know. And it's awesome that you can be, 30, 40 plus, and your wife isn't like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing trying to be a vlogger? Like, they see it as something cool. Like, yeah, honey, go do that. And I just respect that, and I respect the want to try to do it, the want to try to be a better person. Share whatever knowledge you have on this earth with other people so they can be better people. The world is a tough place. So, whether you know it or not, I think all of these creators are adding little tidbits of information that just help us get by day to day, and it's much appreciated. And shout out to someone that really inspires me, Julian. I didn't write down his thing. I think it's like I gotta write it down, but Julian is a super cool dude because he's very loving of the community. He's actively like contributing and really pushing for the growth of it. He found my videos like a while back and said maybe this is something you're interested in and come check it out. Then I started watching a ton of vlogs. I mean, I really appreciate him. I'll leave comments. He leaves comments back. He just seems like a happy guy on a mission to make the world a better place, connect with people, to show his appreciation that he's now in a better place. And you can't really beat that. It's crazy when you could find people rooting for you from all over the country, world, and it's a little easier than finding them in your own backyard. But there's just a lot of cool things happening with people in these little vlogs. I don't mean to say little. I don't know why I say little. I shouldn't. There's a lot of things happening in these vlogs, and it's much appreciated. I think it's making a lot of small waves or little dimples in the ocean, which is going to ultimately produce a big wave. But there's just a lot of great talks, a lot of great things to think about, a lot of great creators. You find one, you find another, you can go on for days. So if you happen to get sick like me, be thankful you have these vlogs to watch. But again, thank you guys for contributing to all the content you put out. You made a sick guy be entertained for a few days. I still got a few days more of rest, but I appreciate you all, and keep doing what you're doing for whatever reason you're doing. Disregard anything I said in the past. But if you ever have questions about anything that I could do to help you along the way, please feel free to reach out. More than happy to help. And good luck on your journey. Peace.